hit cock 45. My cat's sleeping, and I wanted to shoot some shotgun, sling some slugs and shot, whatever, 12 gauge. So I got my suppressor out, and we can still do it without waking the cat. Cool, huh? What do we want to shoot? Nice. Oh. Yes. Actually, it's not my suppressor. Thanks to NC Silencer in North Carolina, we have a Silencerco Salvo 12 shotgun suppressor. Pretty cool, huh? I'll load some more ammo in it, and we might shoot it some more. Now we're shooting subsonic right now, 12 gauge, and that's why it's fairly quiet, okay? As you know, a suppressor doesn't totally silence anything, and we'll shoot a variety of ammo. And let's quietly shoot some more. What needs shooting? How about that gas? Oh, neat. Who in the world hung a trash can upside down like that? Just made for a shotgun, right? Now this is pretty cool. Take a look at it. It's normally you call a suppressor a can if you're really in the know and you really want to sound cool. We call this one the brick, right? Shaped more like a brick than anything. But there aren't a lot of shotgun suppressors out there. As I understand, there have been a couple made by small shops and things, but this is the first one from a major supplier, major manufacturer, and we're pleased to be able to try it out. Okay, especially so I don't have to wake up my cat. All right, let's shoot a few more of those. Okay, safety on. It's a little unusual shooting a shotgun quietly without ear protection. Don't know that I've really ever been able to do that, so I want to take full advantage. Poor trash can. Oh man, we'll have to get some double-aught buck at him too. I love what shot does to a 2-liter. He turns it into a fountain. So cool. Whoa. Pretty cool. Click. Now if only we're high capacity, like it would hold about 100 rounds, we'd really be ready, wouldn't we? This is an interesting suppressor, no doubt about it. It's modular, and it has sections. You can kind of see there's a couple of screws back here, Allen head screws. Take that apart, and it comes apart. You can clean it, and you can reduce the size of it if you want to, and depending on what balance you need for your firearm or how much suppression you want. So it is kind of adjustable in that sense. Now I don't think they sell, if you start out with a half of it, that you can't buy extra modules and add to it. I don't know, but it is adjustable that way. Kind of a strange thing. It's large. It probably strikes you as, wow, that's really comical because it's such a big attachment on the end of your shotgun. But it's not extraordinarily heavy. It really at all. Now I mean it does have some weight, and it's fairly lengthy, but it doesn't make it like I can't get the barrel up or anything like that. Okay, so well, let's shoot something else here. Okay, let's shoot some. I'm about to go and try a slug. What the heck? These are some Federal Premium True Ball Deep Penetrator. Okay, so whatever we hit, it's going to penetrate. That sounds good to me. I'm gonna go ahead and put one in the chamber. Safety's on. Load this sucker up, because if you've been around the channel before very much, there's nothing I enjoy more than shooting shotgun slugs. Is that what those are? Yeah, that's what those are. Just fill her up. All right, now this won't be, these are not subsonic. If you've ever shot a shotgun slug, they're not much in the way of being subsonic, I don't think. They are hard kickers, generally speaking, but it will suppress it to some extent where I don't need my ear protection, and I don't think it changes the point of impact that much at all. We were shooting over there before with a couple of them. Let's just go ahead and put one on the gong. Wake him up. He smacked him. Let's try a ram. Cool. I might even get frisky and try that red plate. Oh man, I do believe I hit it solidly. The big tank. Let's go buffalo hunting. Got off before I meant to fire, so I was low on that one. Hey, that's pretty cool. Oh, you could go deer hunting with slugs and not even need ear protection. A little louder, as you could tell. Okay, cool. I love slugs. Let's just try some standard target loads. Again, these won't be quite as quiet, but they will be suppressed. Anything you put in will be suppressed. Safety on. And that's what a suppressor does. It just suppresses the sound to some extent. For a couple of reasons. I'm not a scientist, although I pretend to be one, don't I? But it, you know, when something's breaking the sound barrier, you get that snap, of course. And if you're using subsonic ammo, you don't get that because you're not breaking the sound barrier. Subsonic, get it? The other thing it does, though, is the baffling of a suppressor reduces the speed at which the air goes back into the barrel. You know, it's just like pulling a cork out of a bottle or something. Okay, that's what really reduces your sound. A lot of people think it somehow reduces the explosion sound. First place, there's not really an explosion going on there. It's just powder burning. It's a bullet leaving the barrel, makes all that noise. The faster it's leaving, the more noise you get. Hence, a 223 is very loud, right? All right, we've got standard stuff. Well, you know what? These watermelons have lived a while, a little too long. Let's go in there and get this one. This ought to be about the right distance to take him out. Oh, man, did it ever. That was funny. That one sounded a little different. Maybe it hit the plate behind there. I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry. I know I just have too much fun. Somebody's got to do it. Let's put some more of those in. Those are nice. Safety on. And let's put more of those in. We'll save that other watermelon for a different round of some sort. How's that? Like a slug or double-aught buck. Yeah. Okay. So you could probably tell these are a little bit louder. I'll tell you what we'll do in a second. Let's put some of these down there. Sorry, Al. I'll tell you what let's do. Let's alternate, see if you can tell the difference. So we'll start with standard load. Okay, and we'll alternate. Safety on. Alright. Subsonic. Now, I don't know if these, I don't think they're subsonic. They're pretty warm. We'll just alternate and see if you can tell any difference. Because it doesn't always come through as well on camera, I know. Because the camera tends to suppress everything a little bit. Okay. And you know what I did? I think because of the way I loaded it. Yeah. Actually, the first two are going to be normal. I do believe. Yeah. First two are going to be standard loads. Okay. Premium, the federal premium. Okay, so let's just work on that guy some more. Okay, now we start alternating. We got standard. Now this is a lighter. Okay, heavy. Light. Yeah, I can tell the difference. I don't know if you could or not. Ouch. Ow. It feels good. I say ouch, but I like that because it's about 40 degrees out here. Yeah. We suffer for you folks, right? This is not exactly suffering when you have something like this to try out. Okay, I'll be honest with you, it's not suffering. The one thing I didn't point out was this is a suppressor. No, I pointed that out. The way it attaches is through just a kind of a standard if your shotgun, this is standard 870, Remington. If it's threaded for choke tubes, that's all you need. Okay, and this it's like a choke tube. It screws into the choke, and then this attaches to it, and it's got this little collar, and you got this wrench to make sure it's good and tight, and that's all there is to it. Okay, it tightens it up, and I don't think it's, yeah, it's fine. So it's got a cool little box that comes in there and everything. So it's just standard gun. There's no special modifications to that. Let's shoot a couple of, yeah, double-aught buck. Tactical, ooh, all things. I want to see some more holes in that garbage can. Put some holes quietly into the garbage can. Okay, I hope my cat appreciates this, because she doesn't always get this much consideration, right? That's what she gets for living at the compound. Okay, double-aught. It's nice not having heavy gears. Let's see. You know what? Let's take the watermelon out with this stuff. I know this stuff is hot. Oh! It's nice though, it didn't hit my ears. Okay. Oh boy. Sweet. Oh, we need to do that more often. We might just leave a garbage can hanging there all the time. Oh, it's pretty cool. This is the point where I could quit, but you know me, I'm not going to. We got to load at least one more time. All right, that thing is interesting, no doubt about it. I think I moved it when I was trying to show you there how it works. Make sure it's lined up right. Yeah, it's good and tight. I'll lay it down. Action's open. So, like I say, this little wrench just loosens this bushing. I could just take it off. Not a big deal. And show you that if I can do it, it must be pretty simple. There you go. How's that for cute? And then this is just a different kind of choke you screw into your shotgun. So if yours is geared for that, you're in good shape. So we put this on there. I'll stick it over the edge so I can get to it easier. And then just thread it back on. Going the right way? Yes. Like I say, I think this is the first shotgun suppressor that is widely available in the commercial markets. There have been some small shops that have made them, but this one I believe is the first. And what your application for it would be up to you, of course. Get her lined up there. Okay. If you just want to keep your cat sleeping peacefully, that might be fine, but you might have some other uses for it. All right, let's shoot some quiet stuff again. Okay, I'll load her fully. Safety on. It's a pretty nice shotgun. I love that rear sight. You know me, I like a ghost ring. Never been afraid of ghosts. I love a ghost ring rear sight. All right. Okay. I keep wanting to put my ears on, as I normally do, but I don't need to. So quiet, civilized. Hey, cowboy. We're empty. Yes. Okay. Anyway, the Salvo 12 shotgun suppressor. I'm fortunate to be able to play one. We play with one. Appreciate NC Silencer for that. Really, really neat. Again, I don't know if you have a lot of use for it. I don't know if I have a lot of use for it, but I think my cat appreciates it. Life is good.
Got too excited there. Oh, got one left. I want to shoot over at the gong and to see if we can hear any of them hit. I can hear it in the leaves a little bit. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Whatever I did in my life to lead me to right now where I'm able to shoot this, I made the right choices apparently.